the audience is really.
We are here for the people.
We have come with an action-packed episode, and thanks to you, you have helped us here at the Who Cares podcast because I'm a dum-dum, and we just throw out everything. We just throw up on everybody. We're just like, we know all this stuff. We want you to tell us all this stuff. You know that stuff. We know this stuff, and it's like now we're kind of getting a little organized.
Yeah, a little organization didn't hurt anybody.
No, it didn't. There's actually TV shows. There's actually TV shows. That deal with there's that Japanese lady that organizes everything like a tsunami. I mean, like not a tsunami, like origami. Like a little, like it's
very strategically placed.
Have you seen her show?
Complicated.
Well,
have you ever tried doing origami?
No.
It's really not that easy. I usually get to like the third or fifth step, and then I'm like, I give up.
Well, you know what's not that easy either is what Charles accomplished this week.
Oh my goodness.
That's right. So if you've been following us, you can follow us on Twitter at What's the Play app. There you can find our Discord. Please join our Discord community. And you also find our YouTube channel and our Twitch channel all rolled into one. And if you would like, patreon.com/What's the Play. If you like what Ashley's wearing, if you wanted to get another dress, just go ahead and chip into that. Ashley, I like what you're wearing. I like what you're wearing, but I'm going to donate $50 to get you another one. That would be fine.
Or if you want to see me wear something, you can always buy it for me.
That's right. I think that's the better option.
If they want to see me in something, might as well donate.
Yeah, if you don't
drop that drip.
And so this week, if you've been following our channel, this channel, What's the Play? Everybody there this past week, man, I give it up to them. They have they've come through for the gentleman Charles, who hosts a fantastic. It's a video game trivia here on Twitch. So y'all play games. So why don't you play the trivia? I mean, Charles hosts this, and he is our stable mate.
If you're a gamer and you love gaming, you can learn a lot of cool, fun facts, trivia, maybe cheat codes, whatever.
You can learn about magicians.
Magicians?
You can learn about how they level up.
Are you leveled up?
You can learn about getting an arsenal. You can learn about
reviving your medical packs.
Do you do that? You could enhancements.
Enhancements? I don't like enhancements.
You don't get enhancements as a game as a player in the game?
I don't like it.
Huh.
I don't like that.
Well, I don't. You don't like enhancements?
I don't think so. It sound very positive.
Well, at what age would you recommend an enhancement?
What?
An enhancement. What age would you recommend it? Would you never recommend an enhancement?
It depends on the situation.
You just looked at me like I murdered somebody.
No, it depends on the situation, to be honest.
Like Kanye West's mom?
18 or older.
She was like 65 and wanted...
I feel like 18 or older.
Yeah. But like if you're 65 and if you think that neck tuck is going to make you more attractive to people, sorry, nobody's watching you anyways.
Lifestyle lift.
Yeah, but like nobody cares at that point, right? You could get your neck done into like a 29-year-old.
Your significant other does though. You have the hottest 65-year-old
She passed away
lady.
Though. She passed away trying to get that neck lift.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Ooh. I knew you were after those cougars.
So anyways, so ladies and gentlemen, we want to give from the Who Cares podcast family to the Charles the Controller Charles. Video game trivia on Wednesday or on Thursdays.
Gamer Master.
Thursdays at 2:30.
Tune in.
What did I say? Like 2:30. Tune in. Just jump on this channel, and his first. Let me just paint this picture for you with a broad brush, a very broad brush. He painted this picture for you. I'm painting this picture. Jeez, I'm painting this picture for you. It's his first time streaming his trivia game. Now, he's streamed previously playing games on his own channel, Mr. Stormcrow, give him love. Mm-hmm. But this is the first.
Hashtag Call of Duty.
That's right. But this is the first time that he ever streamed a trivia show, and he's kind of like the Alex Trebek of video game trivia. Would you call him that?
He is.
He is. Likeable, knowledgeable.
Super knowledgeable.
And likable.
Yeah, and if you follow us on Twitter, you learn all these fun facts about gaming as well.
That's right. And so here he is. He's not just 3 minutes in, Miss Michaels. Miss Michaels is the illegitimate sister of Tori, Brett, and Jillian. But you have imagine, and can you imagine this? He's like not only 3 minutes in, and he's just getting comfortable with what he's doing, and all of a sudden, chaos ensues. He gets raided here live on Twitch, and his reaction was, I don't even know. It was beautiful.
It is a beautiful thing.
Did you see it?
I actually saw a glimpse of it. I got to tune in. I saw all of a sudden my little comments were being lost in the sea of thousands of them.
Everybody loved him.
Thousands,
yeah.
No, literally.
Yeah, I mean, I think
I was like, I love you, Charles, but he probably couldn't even see my
message.
No,
we as we all were like, wow. I was actually on my computer laying down, and I just looked over and I go, this man deserves it. This man deserves it because you know why? He is a support. He's been a supporter of Twitch. He's been a supporter of the video game community. This man goes all the way back to, George Washington times in the Twitch community. Sorry. The video game community.
OG.
That's right.
Twitch.
He leveled up a long time ago. No, but in all honesty, he really deserves it. And I'm not sure. The gentleman's name is escaping me right now, but we thanked him, and he brought out his whole audience, and we should be giving him love. Maybe we can pull that. I'll pull it up later. But he rated us, and everybody loved Charles. They did not. And this is the first time that here at What's to Play, they had another show coming right on after. Mm-hmm. And
it was a great segue.
Great segue. But they wanted more Charles.
They wanted more Charles. They love Charles. It was very appealing to the people.
That's what I'm saying. And
I always knew he would be too, though. He has a kind heart, super persistent, has one goal oriented, and that's to teach you guys. Mm-hmm. And a lot of gamers are very teachable and receptive to learning.
And he's a good man.
Oh yeah, no, he's definitely.
He'll teach you the right way.
Mm-hmm. Not the wrong way.
No, he won't teach you the wrong way. But anyways, they rate him approximately 800, 900 viewers. And his reaction was priceless because he's been streaming for about 4 or 5 years now and never, and that's many streamers. They got rated. And I really think it was, what happens? Luck is when, hard work meets fate. Mm-hmm. Right. And that's kind of what
But it was built by them. All their hard work came into fruition. 100%. It's not like you can just be out there and not do much and then expect a lot of effort.
You can't just sit on your couch.
He did some dedication, did some hard work, and
that's why it means
every single.
And that's why it means so much, that you guys did that for him. And we want to say thank you on behalf of Who Cares the Podcast and What's to Play for giving him that that boost and giving us
to you.
Yes, tip of the hat. And so we are the king and the queen of the Royal Flush Gang. And that's bold to dash that anybody would ever leave this podcast or even think about going somewhere else. You're out of your mind. You are absolutely out of your mind. And now that we have we're going to be having a lot of guests. We're going to be having a lot of features because Miss Tori Michaels, come to find out, is a very organized woman.
I like to be organized. If you have an organizational plan, your tasks are executed at the way that they should be.
That's right.
And progress.
Definitely not regress.
No, but seriously though, I'm very excited about our up and coming weeks that we have in store, our topics that we're going to be discussing. I think it's really exciting. Thank you for having me. I do appreciate it. I don't think I've ever thanked you.
Oh, you've thanked me.
Enough.
You've thanked me so many times.
But honestly, though, I enjoy our little dynamic duo.
No, the last episode, there's been many hosts. Miss Meg Lee, she's still always available. Her. Yeah, she's from the South of Monty.
Our Southern
Belle, Miss Meg Lee. She's maybe if you've listened to other podcasts with her on it, maybe you want to shoot an email at was it Miss Meg Lee at was it Meg Lee something? I don't have it with me, but maybe you want to just email the podcast at Steven at whocaresthepodcast.com.
Steven at
whocaresthepodcast.com. Thank you. And it's late, people. And so tell her you miss her.
I do. I miss her, actually.
Yeah, she's more than welcome right over here. She's more than welcome right here.
Well, no, I was hoping to do a show with her and have that sexy, sultry voice.
I'll just sit out of it. You guys have lesbian play nights.
Oh my goodness. You're too funny.
Just kidding. What?
You're so...
What?
Don't embarrass us.
I'm sorry, but I do love my co-host. And then we also have had John Montgomery Thunderbird III. He'll probably be back we did hear some word that somebody was upset about it streaming on his channel.
Oh,
it's hilarious.
Interesting. I didn't know
who
that.
cares? Piece of garbage. So, but not somebody that complained about something. Like he's a owner.
Mm-hmm.
And it has
we
nothing.
support him. We love him.
We support him 100%.
We have nothing negative to say about him.
We love
him full throttle.
We love him, and he will be back and to support us. And well, we pretty much. Oh, let's get to it. This week coming up, Wednesdays. Wednesdays. This show is taking off.
Awakening with Wednesdays.
Awakening with Wednesdays. Awaken with Leo.
Yeah, our awakening on Wednesdays.
Awakening, but it's called Awaken, just Awaken.
Awaken with
I know, I just don't want to.
Leo?
You can say Awakening if you want to.
It's an awakening he's starting. It's a movement.
It is a movement.
It's supposed to be an emotional thing that you could be open to. A lot of people are closed-minded to it. If you're interested in tarot reading or Wiccan tradition, then tune in with Leo on Wednesdays at 4 p.m.
4 p.m. Yes. And for myself, I was always interested, but now that he just did the last 3 episodes, he did a 1 and 2 are a deep dive into the majors and minors of the tarot cards, which are as behind us are actually derived. These cards are derived from the actual tarot cards.
Yeah, and he breaks it down pretty clearly.
He's 21 years old or 20 years old.
Yeah, in an understanding way for like a user friendly.
I would wonder what other Wiccan follower has as much knowledge at that age as Leo does.
He's definitely
he's up there.
He's gifted.
That's what we have here at What's the Play. We might be the least gifted people on this channel.
Yeah, we're so shitty.
Absolutely. We just
we like to uplift the ones that help make this happen.
That's right. But we want to say thank you so much from the bottom of our heart for helping out Charles, for following and subscribing and watching Leo's show. And we also on Thursday then comes Charles at 2:30. But you guys better give him love. He also streams on our channel every night, or tries to do
he tries to do a Call of Duty live guidance.
Mr. Stormcrow, right? Live guidance. And then after Charles' show that we've talked so much about, after Charles' show is the show that we're really happy about out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, one of the other states that got hit with this terrible COVID crisis because, well, leadership. And so Mr. Greg, DJ Nicotine. Yeah. What?
I said or the lack thereof.
Yeah, exactly. So DJ Nicotine spins 1s and 2s after Charles at 3:00 every Thursday. And man, like a lot of people, what I really loved about the fact that Charles got 1,000, people coming in, and then people drop off and whatnot. But DJ Nicotine, because of his prowess, because of his DJ skills, because of that fine upbringing that he had at the University of DJing.
Oh, really?
No, he didn't go there. He went
it's called life.
He went to the
experience.
Oxford of DJ. Yeah, no, he went to exactly.
Yeah, the school.
Yeah, because we had some people like tweet us like, I want to have a Greg night. Because Charles, said his name Greg, but he's DJ Nicotine, but he said Greg too. So everybody, of course, piled on. We could make 1,000 memes about have a Greg night. Where's Greg? We want Greg.
Have a Greg night.
Yeah, it's so funny.
That one is a funny one.
So we really appreciate everybody coming through here at twitch.tv/what'splaygames and supporting us. So now I'm going to hand it over because Miss Tori Michaels has taken over the reins of the organization.
Well, however, we have to cover Rumor Has It.
Rumor has it.
So, Rumor Has It is now the time where we're going to talk about our favorite topics.
Rumors.
The juicy gossip.
Would you name your daughter Rumor?
That's actually a
Bruce Willis did.
Type of a...
Bruce Willis did more.
It's like a sexy, sultry.
I kind of like it, yeah.
It's like a...
I know, I like it.
I don't know. Do you really want what's up, Rumor?
There was there a strip club in Vegas, Rumor?
You would?
No. There was a hotel, I think, that they turned in, that I stayed. I used to stay at because it was cheap. I mean, I'm not cheap, but I'm saying it was cheap.
He's cheap.
Does it look like I'm cheap?
I'm just
only the finest threads.
No.
Here. So
like a Mandalay Bay.
No. We stayed at Rumor.
Oh.
That's it. We stayed at Rumor. It was like but it was a Motel 6 back in the day. But they turned it into like a luxurious version of that. It used to be called Rumor. Let's get Sergio over here on here.
No, it's okay. I believe you. Shout out to Sergio, by the way.
We love. There's another one of our fantastic. Have you listened to a lot of his stuff?
Yes.
Man.
Almost every podcast I've listened to.
He's brilliant.
Yeah, he's very intelligent man. Does his research. I love his thought and how he breaks down situations, and it's really informative.
Are you guys gonna go and break off and get your own podcast or something? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, there's plenty of
There's plenty of podcasts.
Plenty of me to go around to all the podcasts.
Plenty of content. But also, we want to provide content during this time of crises.
Crises?
There's this time of crises.
Postcard? Crises?
Yeah, you sent me a crises postcard. So we want to make sure if we're doing anything wrong, if you think it's weird, if you think it's lagging, if you think there's stuff that we could do better,
or stories need to be corrected.
And redactions.
Retraction and rebuttals.
That's what
that is what we're calling it. So if you have any dispute or you go against or we're misquoting or saying anything wrong, we are fully able to recognize it and fix our mistakes. Just email us and we will correct those mistakes with our retraction and rebuttal hour.
With our magic pen.
Magic eraser.
Magic eraser.
So moving on to Rumor Has It.
Okay, so this is your first go ahead here at the Who Cares podcast. This is a big deal for you. You've taken the Who Cares podcast and put it into a blender and you've said this is what we're gonna do, and I'm all for it.
Well, do you know who Madeline Ward is?
Wait, what's the segment called again?
Rumor Has It.
Rumor has it.
Rumor has
Rumor
it.
has it.
Rumor has it. Do you have it?
Has it.
Okay, so Madeline Ward is 43 years old.
Who the fuck is Madeline Ward?
Okay, so let me tell you who she is.
Oh, jeez.
So this
is the beginning of Rumor Has It?
Yes, so she's the older brother of a young Mr. Matthews in Boy Meets World.
Wait, hold on. You've just gone threes. Let's rewind that back. She's the younger brother's sister of the...
No, the younger brother's girlfriend.
Okay, on Boy Meets World.
You know, okay, so on Boy Meets World, there's Corey Matthews, right? Corey Matthews' older brother.
Corey Matthews is the best friend?
Corey Matthews, the curly-haired Afro kid.
Is
Topanga's boyfriend.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay,
I thought you were calling Ben Savage.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay, so his older brother.
Yes.
That cute little part with the... little cut, the 90s haircut.
Gotcha.
You know which one? He had a girlfriend who was a ginger. Tall, pretty redhead. I feel like I'm going to
end up with one.
Tall, pretty redhead. Or short, whatever your flavor.
Wait, is she tall or short?
She's tall.
Oh.
But if you like...
gingerbread?
Short, red hair people, those are cool too.
Leprechauns?
Leprechauns?
He said short, redheaded people.
Yes, they're
wee bit of Irish.
Anyways, Boy Meets World, she has started her porn career. She actually didn't just start it. It's been out for quite some time now. I've probably known about it for 10 years.
Wait, hold on. You're just getting this information.
This just went in the news.
And you've known about this underground
for about 10 years.
Does the carpet match the drapes?
I didn't watch the porn. I just knew about it.
That's like going to the Grand Canyon and not looking at it.
You want to know what I did when I went to the Grand Canyon? You're going to laugh at this. I stood there and I fully regret it, by the way, because it's a remarkable landmark, right? And my dad and me were being kind of dicks because we had driven so long and we were both tired and we wanted to leave. So we went to the viewing window and we were like, it's a giant hole in the ground. And then we walked away.
Get out of here.
My mother was so pissed at us. We were so cynical and then we just...
Well, it kind of is.
I know. I was just following suit. I was following suit with my elder. Okay.
Your elder?
My father.
I thought you picked up a couple elders along the way or something.
No, my parent. I was just wanted to be cool like him.
That's
so
cool.
I was like mimicking him. And it wasn't cool in this end because I wanted to see
did you guys actually
layers of the Platonic.
Wait, you would just take a mule, just jump on one of them and...
I heard they have a mule travel. They have a helicopter. They have like a river rafting thing. You can go down the Colorado River. It's Colorado, right? The Colorado River goes through.
What, am I educated?
I mean,
I would say the Colorado. It ain't the Mississippi.
I don't want to misquote it though.
It ain't the Nile.
I don't know. The West Nile?
It's not the West Nile. It's not the COVID River. Not the SARS, the famous SARS River.
Oh my gosh. Remember when SARS
Lake
was going
Titicaca?
on?
Do you remember that?
It was not this crazy.
Remember Lake Titicaca when you hear that in like school and you'd be like, oh, Titicaca, Titicaca.
Lake Titicaca? What the fuck?
It's what's your language? I thought.
Pardon me. My apologies. I'm going to try and not... We need like a swear jar so that I can pay up every time.
Now you listen here.
Are you going to wash my mouth out with soap?
I'm going to play the bias.
No, but it is the Colorado River. I did just...
Does John Denver live on it?
Look it up. I looked it up. It's actually a 450-mile long river, by the way. Fun fact. Yeah. Sure, no, stay away. I don't want it. Don't torture me with the soap bar. Anyways, so all of you, those out there, giving your love and support to Maitland Ward.
What's her name again?
Maitland Ward? I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I butchered it.
It kind of sounds like a...
She's 43, too.
Damn, she's old.
Up and coming porn game.
Oh, shit.
Watch your language, mister.
Oh, I just threw it.
Give me that bar. I'm going to scrub it in here.
You know what I have right here?
So would you be the type of parent that sits the bar in the mouth?
Absolutely.
Or would you grind it
crush
and
it
rub
like this.
into their molars?
I'd take it and I'd go...
You want to know? I did get my mouth washed out with soap before.
No, you didn't.
Yes, my mother, she took the bar and I thought it was going to be...
She took the bar? She's a lawyer?
No, she took a soap bar. And I thought it was going to be like the Christmas Story where they just he just gets it set in his mouth.
That's all?
Right?
I feel like it's more traumatic than
No, in the movie, he just sets it in his mouth. Well, my mom, she just was like,
Your mom did that? Your mom did that too?
Rubbing the teeth, but you know what?
Rubbing the teeth. That's a shirt. Next, we'll put that up on the teespring.com/what's to play games. Rubbing the teeth. And we'll have a little soap bar right here. In honor of your mother.
I don't know.
I'll take these
Dirty
off.
mouth.
Okay. Dirty mouth. No, but she was right because you did talk to me earlier about that, and I think that was your mother's influence. Possibly.
It's unbecoming.
It's unbecoming of a lady.
It's unbecoming of women. I do curse quite frequently. I am at fault of this. However, I'm going to try and do my best to project my message on a brighter note and not be so derogatory.
It's not derogatory. You're not even look at Miller Fed Man.
Ooh, Charles has joined us. How have we missed that? Oh, we have Ann and Charles and...
President. What do you say about Miller Fed Weinberg, or what's her name?
If you're talking Maitland Ward, I'm familiar. Hey, so does the carpet match the drapes, Mr. President?
so yeah, I mean, I don't remember her at all. I just remember I was so in love with Topanga. I mean, I really was.
School with her. She wasn't all that. I mean, she's cool.
I mean, we don't have to talk about her decline after.
No, she didn't decline. I'm just saying, like she
seemed like the sweetest girl.
Like number one character.
She seemed like one of the girls that I've chosen to possibly at that time in their prime that I would have married.
Oh, I thought you meant jack off. one of the prime girls I'd want to whack off
and Rachel McAdams in her prime. I would have married her.
Rachel McAdams
in her prime.
Interesting.
In her prime, not now.
This is her.
Yeah, 10 years ago. Perfect. That's her now.
That's her.
That's Willa Fan Man Band.
Oh, that looks so. Ooh, I don't know.
She's not bad.
She's okay.
Yeah,
I want to look like that when I'm 43.
She's 43 in that picture?
I don't know.
She's not 43 in that picture.
I don't know if she's 43 in the picture,
well,
but maybe.
Then evolution is working, and don't worry, everybody.
Some people reverse and get like more becoming as they get older.
No, well, I mean,
like
if you
know,
yeah, I'm a handsome gentleman.
Handsome 25-year-old.
And yourself, like nobody would believe you're whatever you are.
Wow, how old are you?
No, I'm saying a man.
Kidding. I don't care. I'm 30 years old. Whatever.
Oh, well, I didn't want to say that because a man never reveals a woman's age.
You did though.
I didn't say anything. so no, but if you look back in when we were kids, and you used to go maybe to church, and you see all the little cotton ball heads there, and you see a lot of like a hair missing, and they maybe of 62 or 64 years old, maybe, but we thought they might as well have been fucking 95. Right? They're all the same, right?
Even some people in their 40s look
wearing
like
the same stuff from
60s.
before. Yeah, wearing that what's that material?
Patent or not patent.
What's that? You know what I'm talking about? Polyester.
Yes, polyester. I just started with a P.
Because I guess it goes with everything, or it's durable.
It's breathable.
Right, and then right, and then now, fast forward to now, our mothers, our fathers, our grandfathers, sharp, silver men.
You're ridiculous.
No, but everybody looks. Yeah, they look fresh.
They did really look sharp. I was talking about this with my grandfather, or not great grandfather, my just regular grandfather. His
you have a great
his
grandfather?
wife. Yeah, I do have.
Wait a minute, you're that young to have a 30?
He's about to be 90.
35-year-old grandfather?
No. But my grandfather, he was always with my grandmother. She always was a classy lady. She wore like nylons under her pantsuits and stuff like that. Like
that's so weird that they had to do that.
They had vanities that they would get dressed and all dolled up.
Missed those times.
Looked super dressed up wherever she went.
When people used to take care of themselves.
Yeah, kind of like how you used to dress.
Kind of like how I'm dressing now, but during COVID season.
But that's just you.
We can't afford the shirt underneath
because it's too hot.
Well, this is a shout out to the government. Handle your business. Handle your people. Make sure they get shirts so they don't have to
walk around shirtless.
This is a very shirtless. Wait,
shirtless? Does my shirt need to come off?
You're underneath that. You're shirtless, right?
Half. Does a bra count?
Bra counts.
Okay.
So you're not shirtless. You haven't gone through the shirtless times like I have. And these are rough times.
When I was little, I did go through a time of shirtlessness, and my father was very upset about it. I'll tell you this.
Rumor has it.
Young little Tori Michaels.
Young little Tori.
Was traveling up and down the giant hill, the monstrous hill of her grandmother's house, and wondering why she could not take her shirt off like her father who was mowing lawn. I saw Daddy take his shirt off while he was mowing the lawn. And I wanted to take my shirt off too.
Like that soccer player.
Let's kick it with the boys.
Yes.
Shirts off.
Let it go.
And my dad
your mom and your dad
what are you doing?
Can't be showing nip slips to the neighbors.
I was a little kid. I was flat.
There could be. Doesn't matter. There could be that one neighbor down the street peeking out, waiting for that opportunity.
The peeping Tom?
More than that.
Ooh.
The Jeffrey Epstein. The Jeffrey Epstein of your
the creepy uncle?
The George Bushes.
Ooh.
The elites. The pedophilics?
I'm not.
Yeah, they were on your street. There was at least one. I would think.
There was one on my street. Growing up, there was a sex pedophile that lived on my street. He was a registered sex offender that I grew up.
He really was?
Yeah, no, I had a registered sex offender live on the end of my street growing up. And I was always like, you know the rules, like, oh, don't go on Halloween, trick or treat there. And
you can throw his name out? You were about to throw his name out, right?
I don't even know his name.
I thought you said, like, don't go to Mr. Sanders' house.
Mr. Sanders.
Yeah. He gives you more than, like, Snickers. He satisfies you in another.
Oh, no. What are you doing? Where are we going? Anyways.
No, but what's funny about that is...
speaking of pedophiles...
when I was younger...
Miss Maxwell...
Oh, we're getting that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shit.
She's
but don't real quick before we go that. But there really was when I was trick or treated. There was always like on each street. Don't like either they give you weird stuff, like maybe razor blades or something in your candy.
Oh yeah, you always had to check your apples with razor blades.
Yeah, like
you always had to like.
Who got those razor blades?
I want to know.
I want to know too. We need to get them on the show.
Did you know?
Sex pedophile razor blade slanking people.
After this police brutality thing was going on, a lot of restaurants were getting officers were getting food with razors in their food and stuff.
Well, they get half off.
All those employees are getting fired.
I used to be a waiter at Mimi's.
It's not like they're gonna bite into a razor though.
Anaheim PD used to come in and egregiously use that discount very, very flippantly.
What discount was it?
The 50% discount because they're sheriffs of Nottingham or local PD for Anaheim. When I worked at Mimi's Cafe, the original Mimi's Cafe, and I used to think like,
With
man,
the corn chowder.
Yeah. With the
I love that corn chowder.
Yeah, corn chowder's pretty good.
And their little
French
mud
onion.
cups, the kids' mud cup desserts.
I don't know if they do those anymore. The mud cups with the worms and the Oreo cookies.
The chocolate pudding and the Oreo cookies.
Wow. Bring it back. I don't know if they still have that. What happened was Mimi's got bought out.
Really?
Yeah, the original family, Arthur J. Sims. And his son made Simsies around here. Mm-hmm. But they got bought out. They got the cash out. They had a fantastic business. Their food was great. And then the stupid, like everything else, company from back east bought them and it's pretty much garbage now. I mean, they still have like some kind of stuff.
Depends who the chef is. That
day. At one point, they took away almost everything that made it Mimi's. Mm-hmm. They took away like the turkey thing. They took away the turkey thing. They took away like the Pan Perdue.
Pan Perdue.
Remember that? You know what? In Tustin, I went to the Mimi's University. There.
Oh, the one off 17th Street?
Yes. They don't have that anymore. The waiters and waitresses, unfortunately, I'm not saying anything bad about them, but they don't have to go through the stringent testing that I had to in Tustin.
Yeah, they used to do intensive quizzes on the menus.
Mm-hmm, how many onions on that potato skin?
What?
Exactly. That's what we're talking about. That's how Mimi's brought it. Unfortunately, they sold it to a bunch of charlatan businessmen. Go ahead. Anyways, I'm sorry. Speaking of pedophiles, you said? Let's talk about more about
Maxwell. I don't know if she is or not.
Miss who?
Alleged.
What's her name?
Pedophile ringer.
No, what's her name?
Assistant of Jeffrey.
What's her name?
Mrs. Maxwell.
Yeah, you got it. See, nobody knows how to pronounce this lady's stupid name. Is it Galang? Is it Jilang? Is it Jalaline? Jalaine. We have no idea because, and it's really fascinating. Like we watched that documentary with, and all the accusers, which I'm not saying anything, against them or anything, but they're very adamant about the way, and each one of them pronounces it totally differently. It's galang thing, but they're very serious. They're very serious about definitely Galan did it.
Mrs. Maxwell. So apparently her and her lawyers are trying to keep from leaking her nudes and her sexy videos.
Leaking her what?
Nudes and sexy videos.
She has nudes?
She's trying to get them not released to the public.
I wouldn't buy them. You don't have to worry about that.
Why do you have to buy them?
I don't have to.
They're out
I wouldn't even look at if they're released.
I say leak your own nudes.
I would say at this point for her, please spare us and don't leak your nudes because it would be horrific on our eyeballs. She looks disgusting.
Oh God,
she does. I mean, not that we know her as a person inside, but she looks ridiculous. She has a face you want to punch.
Wow, that's some aggression.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you're a woman, not a man, there's not a man.
Look up Miss Maxwell.
Look at her face right now. Just look at it. I don't know if it's the haircut. I don't know if it's trimmed like in a weird elitist way.
Well, no, look at you said
look at that.
That's what I'm saying. Goof. It's like, ugh.
She looks like what the hell is that? Like not even a beetle. It's not a beetle.
Big ears.
She's terrible looking. She needs money.
I'm not.
But you know what? I don't feel bad for her because everybody thought that's the type of person that would need money because if she didn't have it, it'd just step on her. I was on the way to the top. That's how you. I'm just kidding. Like,
damn.
No, I'm just kidding. But definitely, I would never have talked to her in second grade.
Would you have talked to me in second grade?
I would have talked to you. I would have sat right next to you.
Yeah, right. Boys didn't like me.
They didn't like you?
No.
How could they not like you?
I used to play football with the boys. There was these two boys named Matthew and Michael. And they
Matthew
were
and Michael?
Yeah, they were really, really good at sports.
Uh-huh. Oh, look, we got some other people.
Oh, it's Charles.
Oh, it's Charles.
Bernie Sanders.
That's right.
It's gone.
Bernie Sanders?
It does. Oh! The curtain smashed the drapes.
On, what's her name? Wuhan?
No,
Maxwell?
Matlin Ward.
Matlin Ward, ladies and gentlemen.
Ginger. Finest.
Ginger.
I love gingers because, I was born a ginger and kind of have a little bond to them. It turned more brunette as I got older, to be honest.
So you're not cursed?
No. But this is questionable if I have no soul.
Well, that's been questioned.
But I believe I do.
I think you do.
I think I do too.
I think you do.
So,
you could be a soul singer. That's
soul
all you
singer.
Oh, shit.
Let me tap into your realm.
Okay, so Jalon Lanes, she wants to release her nude pictures.
She's trying to keep it from being released to the public.
Would we even care?
I wouldn't.
I think she's trying to hype this up. I think she's trying to like her manager or something.
No.
Hey, we need
to stop them from being released.
We need to stop these naked pictures of her because everybody wants to see them.
Now everybody knows there's naked pictures of her, and now everybody's
I would be curious.
Even though they don't want to see them, they are still curious.
I've seen paint dry before.
And water boil?
Yes, and I've seen you know, like when you leave like salami out like over like 2-day period outside like by your.
Oh my god.
That's what I would.
Pastrami meat.
Pastrami meat.
Tails.
Like if you had an Arby's sandwich, I've seen it decay. That's exactly. I already know what it looks like.
I'm so glad that's
not. But she looks terrible. You know that. Anyways, next topic. What do we do? The rumor has it that Ghislaine is to be. God, I don't know what's going to happen to her. I think that it's very possible, hopefully, that she doesn't get killed. But it's. I mean, if you were to bet on this, you want to do a bet on it? Live here on the Who Cares podcast.
Okay, so she may not get killed.
I say she gets killed. You want to do that? Because I mean, I think she does. She knows too much about too many people. And I hope to God I'm wrong because I want to see her at her day in court. I want to see all these people. I think that's the elephant. Everybody wants to. Granted, Black Lives Matter and stuff like that is definitely a very big story. The racial injustice, I get that's definitely a big story. But the real big story is all the elitism and all these powerful people attached to this idiot, a complete idiot, a disgust, and they don't even do it right. I mean, if you were to, no offense, if you were to be like, it was the most disgusting. Like they didn't make anything fun for these girls. They just went like this. All right, we're gonna touch you now. Go give him a back rub. That's what they did. I
still don't know the full story. I started to watch some of the.
Yeah, I didn't finish.
But it's like not like it's not something that I like enjoy watching.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like
I agree with you. I got through like maybe 45 minutes. I was like, this is kind of depressing. I mean, it just really is depressing. You know, like the guy that investigated him, he died. He was like adamant about it, but he died along the way. Like, come on, man. He shouldn't die. The guy investigating Epstein, he should be living.
It's sad all the way.
The whole thing's sad.
The story's not going to be released.
Okay, so live here on the Who Cares podcast, we're a friendly bet, hypothetically, because this is for entertainment purposes only. If you want to.
Oh yeah, it is.
You want to say?
Oh, you want my disclosure?
That's right. So you can't deplatform us.
It is these videos are for educational, spiritual, and entertainment purposes only. None of the beliefs that we have are in any way, shape, or form our core beliefs, and they are not. You should not follow them. We are just spitting out word vomit.
But
end of statement.
It's an entertainment purposes only. I think.
Yeah, it's just to make you laugh. Yeah. We don't have any harsh feelings.
No, we love each and every one of you.
Mm-hmm. We love everyone. We
don't
for real.
I mean, we
anything
say
bad to happen.
No, we say that like flippantly, and a lot of people do say that. But if you only knew the amount of work that we're trying to do behind the scenes here to help each and every one of you, and I
impact society in a positive way.
In a positive way. And I know this podcast goes off the rails a lot of times, but man, we really we're in a time of real crises and uncertainty. But and it doesn't look like it. And I don't mean to be a Monday.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't mean to be a pessimist, a pessimist about this whole situation, but it definitely is. It's never gonna be the same, and it's time to reevaluate who we are as people, and we can get sidetracked by all these rioters and people whatnot. I mean, look at we all know the problems that are out there, injustices, but right now there's an injustice to everyone. Because people aren't working, or if they are, they're barely depressed. Depressed. If you were to tell me one person right now that is actually genuinely happy, I mean, even if they had their house in order, if they had great kids and they're safe, and maybe they're worried about their parents. Mm-hmm. You know, they're worried about the future of this country because all the leadership has failed across the board. I mean, we live in a state that's gone to garbage, and they roll their eyes on it, California, and so. That's not a partisan thing. It just has. Like we were talking about the other night, back just even like 3 or 4 years ago. I mean, you could genuinely walk in downtown LA. It wasn't encompassing of the whole. Man, it's bad. I mean, it is horrific down there.
Mm-hmm. Have you?
It's horrific everywhere. As far as Huntington Beach, they have homeless people.
Encampments, the homeless.
What is going on?
Neighborhoods are overflowing.
Did everybody get mental illness? Did there a lot more people get? I mean,
a lot of people just said screw living in houses, and they just they're living out of tents. They're fiending for themselves.
Yeah,
it's really sad though, to be honest, because I was just it's in El Sereno, I think, the border of El Sereno.
Where's El Sereno?
Down Huntington Drive. There's a street down Huntington.
Are you talking about in Pasadena?
No, it's El Sereno.
Okay, is El Sereno by Pasadena?
It's by Pasadena, but South Pasadena.
Interesting. I was in real estate. I never heard of that place.
You go down Huntington Drive and it connects all the way into downtown LA. Mm-hmm. But if you're going down, continue down Huntington Drive, you see all of these tents and all of these homeless people. And you see like they're like having swap meets and like selling things.
They're motivated.
Yeah, they are. But it's just like,
if they would have taken a little bit of that motivation
and put it towards
just a slight, I mean, like everybody I feel is, even if you're established, most people are living credit. I mean, you ask any, it may look, I hate to burst this bubble here, but definitely on the coast, most of these people are living credit to credit. And I know this because I was in real estate and I still am, but it's a fugazi. It's like, it's not real. It's a gimmick.
Fugazi.
And so when the people have to pay the piper, shit's not going to look good, man. And when the food prices get raised ridiculous, as you're already starting to see, and there's a shortage. I don't know why there was a shortage of swim trunks though at Nordstrom's Rack. I mean, what did COVID do to them? I mean, do we get all of our swim trunks from China?
Stores are pretty low in Huntington Beach. I think it's just Huntington Beach because I didn't see those empty.
That's ridiculous.
I saw an empty Marshalls like that or a Ross.
People have needs.
But like,
we got to go to our Nordstrom's Rack. We got to get those swim trunks.
Restock. But I also know that with with my own company that I work for, as well as others, we were only getting like trucks in once a week. We barely just started getting once every 4 days, or every other day now. It took, because everything was in everything was in high demand. Employees were not going into work and whatnot, and so that just,
I don't think it wasn't that they wanted to go. They wanted to go to work.
No, there's a ton of people that have jobs that just were like, oh, I quit.
COVID.
And they're making more money off COVID.
A lot of people are making a lot of money right now.
I can make a lot of money, but I've fought on the front lines.
That's good. You fought on the front lines.
Slaving.
You have. You definitely have. And I admire your intestinal fortitude.
My intestinal fortitude?
Testicular fortitude.
Testicular?
No, I'm just saying. The intestinal right here. Intestines. I don't know where that's at. Is it down here? Intestinal fortitude. You have
I don't know if my intestines.
You have the will to be better.
I have the drive for sure.
The drive, the willpower.
Somebody's got to go to work. I don't know.
No, for real. And I can't tell you how many people, friends of mine, I'm not going to say who they are. Of course, you know who you are. But yeah, why not? And little Stevie over here, I ain't seen a dime yet.
I know. I didn't even get my stimulus check. And I'm one working, and I didn't make any money for those previous years.
Hear this?
I don't understand why.
So if you did get your stimulus check out there, mash on that subscribe button and make it out to her, because she didn't get any stimulus.
No, I'm not asking you for their money.
She didn't get stimulus.
I know. Why didn't I get stimulated?
The government promised you stimulation.
That's horrible.
They're promising it again. They're promising another round of stimulation.
I like stimulation.
I mean, we all do. But it seems like the government's a little tease a little bit. They kind of, here you go. Nope.
Just kidding. You filed your taxes?
Oh, you filed?
Oh. You made
too much.
Less than, no.
Oh,
I didn't even make enough to file taxes. I didn't even have to file taxes.
Why would you?
Because I just do it. No, because I always have my jobs.
You file taxes?
I don't make enough money to file taxes.
As everybody should out there. Everybody should file the taxes.
I report my whatever. I have them take the most out of my paycheck so that when I do my taxes, I have a little.
You don't do you do zero, not one.
No, I do one. That's
one's kind of like where you have more money. Zero dependences.
Oh yeah, I do zero. Yeah.
You're a proud American. And we thank you for your
service.
You're not your service.
Dude, people say that all day, and I feel like they shouldn't.
To you?
I'm like, can you? Yes. I'm like,
wait, hold on.
No, I'm like, can you
say thank you for your service to a military officer?
That's what I'm saying.
That's ridiculous.
I think it's disrespectful.
It is.
For people to say to me, thank you for your service, because I'm like, I am a kid of a service.
I'm a kid of the service.
Kid of a service, but how no did I serve for my country in that manner? I mean, I've served my country in other ways, but I don't want to take that recognition or that light from like a POW, a Purple Heart, real veterans that actually did give their service for our country, and
but they couldn't do what you do.
Some of them can. They're hard ass workers.
I think both of you guys have a different skill set.
Yeah.
I think that we thank you for your participation.
I know,
that's
I don't
better.
know.
We thank you for your participation.
And I've noticed people are so much kinder because of the COVID. Well, because
they used to be, not now. They used to be, not now.
They thank me for cleaning. Whenever they're around me at the store, they're like, "Oh, thank you so much for all you do." And people didn't do that before. They would just walk by. And
the Queen of Spades is cleaning.
I'm cleaning. Cleaning
the Queen of the Royal Flesh Gang. I'm not gonna allow that. I'm not gonna allow that anymore, people. Let's write to Steven at Who Cares the Podcast and say free Tori Michaels from her cleaning.
A clean environment.
That's right.
Is a clean mind.
Absolutely.
An organized life.
Say it. Keep talking like that.
Cleanly thoughts and actions.
Rumor has it. What's the next topic?
Well, our next topic we have tonight is challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. Do you know what that is?
You actually, I believe it's a word that you use in your vernacular a couple podcasts ago.
Oh no, I
you actually got it trending.
Challenge accepted.
And you got it trending.
Oh yeah, that was all me. I'm just kidding.
So
no, but honestly,
we got to give love to Tori Michaels. So if you see challenge accepted, put hashtag Tori Michaels.
No, but
or at you.
It's definitely a new movement, a campaign for women.
Oh no,
it's women supporting women.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Because that's what we need right now. More stuff to.
All of those.
We totally need more distractions.
Classes came into action.
We totally need more distractions.
No, but honestly, it's just it's a good cause.
I'm sure
their intentions are right.
What do they want?
They want to have other women support other women.
You guys don't?
Each other, and usually women tear each other down.
Well, you know what are you going to change that? That's since life began.
I know, but
you guys are as soon as
can change too, right?
Whole
debatable, huh?
Whole sexes since it's ingrained in you guys.
Beginning of time.
Since the beginning of time, it's kind of ingrained in you guys.
I don't like tearing other women down.
No, you know what? Honestly, you don't.
I really don't. I really like other women, and they
don't like you.
No.
Remember when I thought it was funny?
Friends.
Okay, everybody, I have a admission to make. I thought it was funny that one of her best friends, when I met you, one of your best friends, highly disliked her. Like she wanted to fight her every day, and I thought it'd be funny.
And she hung out with me every day and was like one of my best.
Yeah, she was your best friend, and then all of a sudden she just turned on you like Judas.
It was gnarly. I was like, "Whoa, where did that come from?"
And the reason why, I mean, maybe I don't know you guys, whatever happened between you, but I do know that
because I'm a little too honest sometimes, and she didn't like it when I was so honest to her.
Well, I tried to take it to the next level further because I thought it'd be funny,
though.
Right.
Wow,
so I did a bad thing.
Oh,
remember?
I remember.
I said, "Yeah, why don't you come over or whatever?" And I didn't tell you that she was there because I wanted to see. I wanted to see you guys fight.
I didn't want to see her. And do I fight? No, I run away from any opposition.
She was ready to fight
my way.
I thought it'd be the greatest thing ever to see you two just get it.
Hell no! I'm not a fighter. I'm a
lover. You opened the door and.
You should have seen the look. Oh, you did see the look.
I did see the look on your face. You ran down the street.
I ran straight out the door. I was
couldn't believe it.
I was like, screw this.
I know.
I'm not.
No, it wasn't.
Because she's a real fighter.
It was
She's kind of crazy.
She came from the other side of the tracks.
Yeah, I'm like this sweet little whatever, and I always had wild best friends.
Me too.
I don't know, but it was not like them.
Because you knew your mouth would get you in trouble, and then they would have to get you back. Because that's what happened.
I used to have best friends that would stick up for me.
What happened?
Because I couldn't stick up for
Should we call them right now?
No. Wait, you have their number?
No, I'm saying if you have it.
Oh, hell no. I don't have their number.
Maybe that's another episode. We call all your old best friends. We make, you know how they do, like, what is it, AA?
You should be like, oh, so what do you think of this person?
Yeah. What do you think about Tori Michaels? Who the fuck's Tori Michaels?
They're like,
Brett Michael, Jaden
imagine
Michael,
if
Julian
they told,
Michaels,
like, this
Shawn Michaels?
brute honesty. They're just like, oh, this lady.
What can they be honest about?
You know what? I don't.
They probably
really
don't even.
have,
They
like,
probably don't even think about it.
No, it's
you
funny.
don't think about it.
All my exes and stuff. I'm kind of on.
You live in
good terms
Texas?
with them.
Well, except for one. Can't be. He's not here anymore.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, 2 of them actually passed away.
Oh my god!
I did. No, my first boyfriend passed away. Like,
wow, I think you
time
said
ago.
that.
Yeah, and then my ex-husband passed away. My first boyfriend, I really like. I was pissed off at his girlfriend because that was really annoying. If you're somebody's girlfriend, you need to help manage your boyfriend's life in some way, not fully control them, but if they're doing something that harms them, that could get them killed, then you obviously don't want to contribute or enable them in any way. And I was mad at her for that. And the fact that she didn't tell me what hospital they were in.
Vanessa?
No, I'm not naming names. But
what was her name? I mean, give me a kind of a...
I have no idea what her name is.
Melissa? What the fuck
Her
was her
name
name?
was not Melissa.
Michelle?
Mm-mm.
Was it Latin? No, it was a white girl's name.
No. I am not naming her race, nothing. No, nothing.
Well, you're a better person than me. I say name names.
I know, but I don't get off on making another person. You know what I mean?
I'm
like,
just kidding. Everybody knows.
I know you're kidding, but like honestly, that's kind of
you handle it between.
It's between me and her in the sense that I know you didn't let me say goodbye to him. You let him just die.
Other way.
Whatever. It's all good. The past is the past.
So let's go back to the friend. And I unfortunately, people, it was in my younger years when
you were contentious,
bombastic,
stir the pot.
Started to stir that. I stirred it, and I thought for sure that I thought for sure like
cauldron.
Yeah, they called it. I thought for sure. Speaking of cauldron, Wednesdays, Leo,
herbal medicine.
Awaken with Leo right here on Let's Play Games channel on Twitch. Speaking of cauldron, and then but I thought that maybe you would. I actually thought you would fight.
You did? I'm not a scrapper.
But I didn't think you would have had an out. Like you had to fight. And I was like, I'm not saying that I wanted you to, I just wanted to,
she did, I should have
I just wanted to see a girl
But what
fight.
she did, I should have fought her, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
You don't think so?
I don't remember the story.
I don't really remember. I just know that it was legitimate terms.
you guys should have fought over
it
the
was
story.
legitimate terms. I don't remember.
Legitimate. What is
it? Just kind of fell off, to be honest.
Like
she was just
that's legitimate.
Into some other stuff that I wasn't into, you know?
Yeah.
Like too much.
Whoring around?
Yeah, that was one of it.
No, I remember you saying that.
Things like it was gnarly. So I wasn't like all about that.
I remember you saying that.
I mean, like that was just too much.
I mean, I can't speak for anybody.
A little too much. And then she was always at your house, and I was like, "This is weird. That's my friend."
So no, she's a very, very nice girl. I'm glad you guys, I guess, kind of, have you ever talked since?
No.
Oh, well, maybe we got to I think maybe we should reconcile all these people in your life.
Reconcile? I don't need
I know. You're fine. You're fine. But I think we should give them the opportunity to know you once again.
Get to know the real
We'll send out like we did to a lot of friends and family, the golden ticket. And we'll send that out to them.
The olive branch.
The olive branch to enlighten life. To know Ashley.
The dove.
Tori Michael.
Peace.
The Tori Michael person of all people.
But
wow, we just So I think that'd be a good idea. They get people get bills in the mail when they want like just to see your face like, hey, you want to be my friend again?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not willing.
I mean, I'm doing great without them.
Yeah, I know. Like you might say like a disclaimer, I'm doing fine without you, so don't expect
want any drama in my life, you know?
Don't expect me to really like you again.
Well, that's not the thing. It's not that I don't like them. It's sometimes
no, but
grow and they move on.
Right. Maybe that's on the bottom. Like, look at, I'm living my own life. Mm-hmm. But if you really think I was worth something, go ahead and try and get back into my life. That's not very.
I'm always willing to give
I know
people more chances. However, some people are just better not being in your life.
Absolutely. Toxic,
yeah.
Speaking of toxic, unfortunately, COVID wrapped its ugly tentacles into our family, and aunt of mine, probably one of the most sweetest living people sweetest people that's ever walked the earth, most loving. My aunt D, yeah, not just relative. I mean, she's just an amazing. Like if you know her, your life is better for that. And I'm not just saying that because she's my aunt. Because we got, everybody's got aunts. Mm-hmm. I've got some cousins that are pretty far out.
Monumental in your life.
Man, she, you know what I was talking to my mother about this. That every time I used to look forward to like, oh yeah, that's cool. I used to get really excited that she was coming down, and she made you just feel special. Mm-hmm. Like you're a kid, and I just had like just so much love from her, and it was just like it was almost like a smooth transition from like my mother to like if I went with Aunt D, man, and in a totally different way. And
comfortable, safe.
Man, she bought me my first top hat. Who wanted a top hat?
I love top hats. I have your name right next to the top
That's
hat.
right. And I was like 6 years old, but I remember that specifically. And I used to look forward to going, even though our kids hated me as a kid, they did. But in fact, one of them pierced my face out with a nail or something. Yeah. But we became friends later on, but I know.
Cousins, man.
But I know cousins they can have a lot of hate. But she was this guiding, shining light, and I don't know. She's like a magical lady, and I got really upset. One night because it wasn't looking too good. She's battling cancer as well, and so she'd be a candidate to. Unfortunately, the worst possible situation, right? Mm-hmm. And thank God she had it for like a couple weeks and didn't even know it. And that's what's so crazy about everybody. That's what's so crazy about this COVID thing.
You have no symptoms, no.
She was fine, or she's not fine. She was having some symptoms, but it wasn't overwhelming or anything. I think for like 2 or 3 weeks, mm-hmm. And then her breathing started to take a turn for the worse, and she had to be admitted to emergency. And at that point, what do you all bets are off, right? And thank God she's supposed to be here a little longer. And so beautiful, man. And you just start to think about it in your mind. And I think this is happening all across the country, probably. People that have got COVID, they're going through the same thing that I was thinking. Like, man, like you don't know you love people, or you don't know how much of an impact they have in your life until you almost lose them, or the possibility is there, or some serious effect like that, some serious affliction or something like that hits them. And if there's anything good to come out of this, hopefully, while everybody's upset that they can't get what they want, they can't get mani-pedis, I'm upset about the gym, but maybe this is the time to really know what these people mean in our lives. And I wish my Aunt D, and I hope everybody else, if you want to wish her Aunt D, yeah, I called her I call her Aina because I couldn't spell aunt one time.
Strength, courage,
and determination, mm-hmm. and perseverance. I was going to say, well, we're just throwing out kinds of verbs. So, but I really. I wanted just everybody to know that it's real. It's hit up my family, and they're in Las Vegas, and we can't even go see them, and that's ridiculous. And at that point, I was thinking, well, who do we blame? We have to blame somebody.
No, you don't.
Why?
Why would you blame somebody?
If something happened to my aunt,
takes a toll.
If something happened to my aunt because some stupid virus that came out of a Chinese kitchen. That they didn't wash their hands, or they did wash their hands and they put it into a petri dish and unleashed it on the world. I hold those Chinese people responsible. And I'm sorry, Chinese people, but I was going to go out, probably do some ninja on you.
Probably the government.
I know, I'm just kidding. I love all the Chinese people. I know you guys didn't have a hand in it.
They don't even have.
But we have to. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, you got to bear with me here. Chinese people are beautiful.
We love them.
Can we give them In Mandarin, what's the play?
Chun Chu. Chun Chun Chu. What is it?
I don't know.
It's like Chun Chun Chu or
no,
something.
That's not Chun Chun Chu.
It's something like that. It's
I don't understand it. Well, anyways, no, Chinese people, you know that you're under the thumb of that People's Republic. Their name of the party is even stupid. And so they have, if Dr. Fauci wasn't in on it, because he did give $8 million to that Wuhan laboratory right before we got COVID. If they're not in on it, I mean, if our government's not in it, we need to hold, they have these people who, what? You guys? Like, you're messing with my way of life right now, Chinese people, Chinese government people.
Do you think they had a cure?
Of course they have a cure. Of course they do.
What
do you know? Do you hear China getting numbers like crazy?
I need to get in contact with my cousin who's living there right now.
Is he Chinese?
No, he's Mexican. And I have a cousin who's living. He's been living.
You told us that last
episode.
That's right.
And he's been there through the beginning, during, and he chose to stay there.
Right.
During this whole COVID.
Well, you know what? That would be the smartest place to say, because their numbers ain't rising. Only here in America, which seems real suspect. Mm-hmm. Our leaders are terrible, yes, but are they that terrible? Yeah, I guess they are. That they didn't understand it, or they didn't get a hold of it, or are Americans that terrible? That and I truly think this, between a combination of the rioting and people going out to bars and thinking that they're, who cares, COVID? I don't care. I'm gonna
just like that.
I'm gonna throw my mask off.
Fuck the mask.
Well, I live in Huntington Beach, and I walked down there, and
nobody's wearing masks.
Nobody. Nobody.
No.
Like, what are you doing? Just wear a mask. Like, it's not about like you. It's to protect the people. I mean, even if it doesn't work to what they say it does. I mean, I'd rather
the people.
Yeah, I'd rather you cough in a mask than like do. Okay, so I was at I don't want to say their name because they don't sponsor us. And these people, it was here in Huntington Beach. This mother and her two daughters, attractive, all three of them. Mm-hmm. Interesting, because I might have.
Side note.
Well, they were.
Okay.
Which is like hard to find, because during this time of crisis, it seems like nobody's taking care of their facial features anymore. They're just going out like a bunch of bums. But these girls, all three of them, were fantastic looking. And then in front of me, not the best looking girls. However, both sets of women, I was like this in line, and like I was like, I started to get real
antsy.
Yeah, because you couldn't move. It was like in this, and I don't know what to say. But at this time of crisis, ladies, if we're not gonna have a mom and daughter combo, then get the fuck away from me and give me 6 feet.
Oh my god!
I think they might have been Australian too. No joke.
Not New Zealand.
It's pretty. Or about New Zealand.
What makes those kitties with the Aussies up?
Okay. So, what else we got on the table? The COVID thing. We got that. We love Aunt D. Get better. We need you. Ashley needs you.
No, but I will keep her in my prayers though.
Amen.
Because I know how struggle it is to go through cancer. Cancer survivor.
Did you?
Yes. So
was it though?
Really? I have the medical papers.
Was it cancer?
Yeah, it was.
The big casino?
Huh?
The big casino?
The big casino?
The big C? That is very...
It's a miserable thing to go to. Your whole immune system shuts down. I lost like 15 pounds in 2 weeks. I was like super weak, couldn't get out of bed.
Oh my God.
I really didn't like it. It was
Cancer's
horrible.
weird.
It's horrible. It shuts your body down.
I say no to it.
It makes you extremely weak, and it makes you like not hungry. It just...
I wouldn't allow it.
I wouldn't allow it.
I wouldn't allow it in my body.
Well, luckily not a lot of people have to go through that.
Good job. You got it out. You got rid of the devil.
Cut that out.
Cut that shit out.
They said, "Be gone."
Be gone, devil.
Then there was some complications after that, but it's okay.
It's all right. You heard it. Really?
Fighter. Yeah, there was. Yeah, I had to go back.
I'm learning all this stuff on the Who Cares podcast here, and that's wonderful that we have this opportunity to talk about it.
No, yeah. There was another issue after that from a healing process. It was bad, but it's okay. I survived it and went through it. But I wanted to talk to you about.
This sounds serious.
No, I was watching the other day. I was watching TED Talks. And there was a TED Talk called "How to Spot a Liar."
Ooh.
And it's this lady, this professor, and she goes into depth on the social dynamics of the human being and why they lie and what triggers them to lie, or just how to spot one, or like the different things that happen with this.
Do you think you can spot a liar?
I do, but the problem with me is I choose to ignore the red flags.
You do.
You know, like to the fullest. I'll ignore it. And I'll silently.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah.
Like you like beat yourself up.
It's always happens to me.
Yeah, that's
because
weird.
like I'll know the liar and I'll be like, dude, this guy's full of bullshit. And then like it could be a guy or a girl, but it's like, damn, like how? But then I'm like, how far are they gonna go? Like
they'll go.
They just run with it, and they
you're
go.
You're giving them the lane.
And then they like think that they have one over on me, but do they really? If I already knew, I don't know. It's
right.
Like,
you knew,
but I'm like allowing it. I'm like God when we sin against Him. It's like allow.
Well, you want to give them the opportunity and
to change, or to just be like. What
so let me ask you. Would it be better for you to like be like that, or let them know right up the gate? Like, listen, I ain't.
So when
I'm
I
street
call
smart.
them out, sometimes they're just like.
Well, but if you.
Shock.
Yeah, right. They thought they were pulling the wool over your eyes this whole time.
Yeah.
They thought they were getting away with murder.
I was like, dude, that's so lame. Like, why?
You know what's crazy though? Every guy thinks that though. Every guy thinks that they get away with everything until the girl's like, I'm not having that no more. And you guys cut it off like a very,
like,
very
why are you
sharp.
Different. Like I thought you were just a ditz who didn't know.
Right, and you're like, no, I've been watching you the whole time, and I wanted more for you, but you didn't want it for yourself. Right?
Yeah.
Look at you. Dude, that's really how you think, though. I mean, no. Granted, in a lot of your situations, I don't know that detail, but
like you were definitely had the best thing.
You definitely were the better person.
But you know, like, but that's how you should be for the other person.
That's
just,
right.
Like, stay on your path of you. Like, even if a person tries to make you look like crap or shame you or embarrass
shame you.
Yes.
You've been with people that shame you.
People try.
There's enough people out there. There's cancel culture. There's enough people on Twitter that wants to shame you.
I think I've been through enough. Like, why do people need to continue to make fun of me? Type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, after all that I've been through in the past couple of years, like,
there's still people.
I think so.
Really?
Yeah. I don't understand their real intentions, or if their intentions are really honestly
let me ask you.
a good thing in the end. You know what I mean? Like maybe they're shaming me to try and be the person I always was.
How do you know this? Because I thoroughly believe that I thoroughly believe the same with me that there's. Sometimes you know who you are out there.
Like to try and exploit you to teach you a lesson.
Exploit you, or secretly hate, or secretly like not want you to succeed, or that kind of stuff.
Why?
Because they're
I want everyone
soulless.
Around me to succeed.
Absolutely.
I wish no harm on my worst enemy.
If I see somebody doing better than me, and this goes out to everybody on Twitch, every young kid to old person, if you haven't learned it by now, if you look at somebody, you're jealous, or you're upset that they did something fantastic with life, and well, that always works for them, and they're this and that, right? Mm-hmm. You have to look first and foremost. I may see something, I'm like, man, that looks pretty. I'd like to have that, or I'd like to.
You want to protect your friends though, instead of.
No, I'm not even talking about friends. I'm talking about just anybody.
Yeah.
If I see somebody doing it or whatever I want in my life, I don't get upset at them. I look to myself and I go, well, you need to. It's on you, dude. You have to change this. You know what you need to do, and you can go do it. But I never understood that like jealousy factor.
Before change others.
Absolutely.
Like, and it's also like looking at the speck in your own eye before you point, or look at the timber in your own eye before you point out the speck in others. It's like, I just don't understand why people, and that's the whole campaign that's going on with this.
Okay.
Challenge accepted thing.
Okay,
that's
challenge accepted.
Like,
we're back to that. That's a beautiful segue.
Basically what they are trying to do is they're trying to empower each other, trying to lift each other,
women,
not tear each other down. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying women.
But it's
strictly.
Like,
we can't. I can't join it. I can't join it as a transgender.
You can. But I don't want these women to do that for publicity stunts.
That's right.
I don't want them to do it to make themselves look good. Mm-hmm. I want them to honestly want the goodwill and intentions on another woman.
Let me ask you this.
Because if they don't, I don't want your fake love. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely. Let me ask you this. Many times, or in this particular organization or whoever, any of the people that you met in higher power in positions of power in this organization, what do you think is a stronger narrative? They really want to help all women, or something's going right in their life. They're starting to taste a little bit of like, people are acknowledging me and I'm doing something really for a cause. And now I don't want to give up that crack. You know what I mean? In my mind, like, I want to keep that crack-filled adoration.
Well, no,
I'm not saying crack of that.
Celebrities a lot of times do philanthropy only to be like, look at me.
Right.
I like,
or organizations.
Yeah, like
for instance.
I like doing,
maybe an organization.
Yeah, no, I like doing stuff just because it brings me fulfillment to help others. You know what I mean? Like, it's true. Yes, I'm being ultimately selfish. I am probably one of the most selfish people on earth because I get off on helping others, but because that gives you to do with me and my feelings. So am I really like,
that is a weird argument.
It's a weird, like, I have good intentions. I'm doing that for others, but I'm really fulfilling myself at the same time. So
right. Well, because if it didn't feel good, you wouldn't do it.
Yeah, but it's just.
But that just goes to show you, though, that it does feel good to help others.
It always has.
It's something deep.
I've never regretted
deep in the loins
or helping somebody.
Deep in the loins. The corazón.
Your loins.
Corazón.
Your loins.
My loins.
Corazón.
See? And it's deep in the heart of Texas. No, it's deep in the heart of the person. Like, when you do something for somebody else, I don't know. I don't even want to. I don't want to bring up a situation because I don't want to share that because that's stupid.
Nobody can even explain.
Yeah, but you feel so much better that if you just would have like gone. Okay, when I was a little kid, maybe I've told this story, but I'll tell it again. I was a little kid, and my parents it was back in the days of like cable. Everybody had cable. We didn't.
Cable man.
No, we had cable, but we decided to buy an antenna instead.
Or the satellite. You have
I don't know, but my parents they lagged on the whole cable thing, and so. We get by like $150 antenna or $100 antenna, right? And we get to we're walking the car.
What's the range? 60 miles, 90 miles?
Right. Half of Whittier.
30 miles.
Yeah, one corner block. So we get to we're getting in the car, and then my mom or dad's like, well, they forgot to charge us for the antenna. And I'm like, okay, what seems to be the problem here? Because I knew like when they were like, trying to pinch or whatever. I knew, we're smart as kids, frugal. Right? Frugal or whatever. And I knew that they needed that money. And I was like, are you guys out of like, I was like, I didn't say it like that, but are you guys out of your mind? Like, we're not taking this back. And I like held on to the antenna and they wanted to make it such a point. Steven, we're taking back this antenna. The lady, and when they took it back, the girl, whatever, she was so thankful because she said they could have been like, and I remember watching that. I'm like, It was really difficult, and I was upset the whole way for a while. I know what a brat. I know but the mentality of that, and that mentality needs to change, and it did change for me. Thank goodness. But I really look at that point. That's a great lesson because had they just taken it, we got away with this one. I wonder what would have happened to me.
Yeah,
I might have been slinging rock.
Horrible.
I wouldn't be the king or the queen of.
Who cares?
Who cares? And I just went on tangent.
Flesh gang.
It's getting really late. Yeah, I just went on tangent. But those are the kind of life lessons that I think these TED Talks kind of give you. Yeah, possibly.
And I highly recommend them. Watch the TED Talk. How to spot a liar.
How do you spot a liar?
I won't spoil the message. I know how to spot a liar, but I know how to spot a fire. No, but honestly though, check it out. Learn. I'm not going to spoil the talk.
Why?
Because
you have to tell the people. This is what they come here. Who cares?
Well, one of the reasons
you did the research.
I'll tell you one of the reasons why people lie.
Put soap in your mouth.
Reasons why people lie.
Yes, this is you asked me.
Because they are scared and they are.
That's what Aunt said.
No, not only that, they.
What was the reasoning? You just forgot it.
No, I didn't. Listen.
I said
they're
in a week.
How the other person will react.
That's right. Oh, yeah. They want to put it off.
You're just scared of how the other person's going to react. So
you're going to
lie to cover up. No, I'm not pointing at you. I'm just saying they're going to lie to.
What about when people lie to kick it, or like people lie to like just, like say like they went to see that movie, or they just like, oh yeah, I was there. I know.
That's just stupid because you get tested on this shit, and people are like, "What happened in this scene?" And they'd be like,
That happened to me when I was.
I
that was the last time
in
I
that scene.
Right, they always had that. Like, oh yeah, yeah.
I dozed off in that part. Sorry.
I went and got popcorn that moment. Yeah,
little cat naps.
Always same person too. I was like, Jesus, we know you didn't go see that movie. Like it didn't matter, but that's the way love is.
Mm-hmm. Love forevermore.
So what do we got left?
I think that concludes tonight.
That does not conclude tonight.
Why?
Because you and I always talk like we're talking about something important, and then we always go to an outro like we're talking to something important. We say we're not going anywhere. We're not leaving here. We're not leaving your station. We're never going to leave you guys ever again.
Never ever again.
Ever.
Damn. This late? Oh. I'm hungry too.
I'm hungry.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, but you can't. Oh no. Let's go back.
I hope you have a wonderful night. You have to press end stream.
Yeah, but it's not going anymore.
It's not what?
It's not there anymore. What? We're still on.
I know.
Oh no.
Because it's a lovely time being with us.
Oh no. That was not the ending I wanted. Let's give them better ending. Give them better ending.
I would like all of our guests to tune in. If there's any subject matters you'd want to discuss, please write them in and send them to us.
Yes.
Because we're interested in what you guys want to research and what you guys want to learn. Yeah. Anything else, Steven?
We want to know what you're thinking.
So, thanks for joining us.
Twitch.tv/Let's-Play-Games. We're on YouTube. We're streaming live on YouTube.
Our Discord.
Make sure you go to What's Play app on Twitter.
And go to what'splay.net and subscribe to our monthly newsletter that we will be distributing soon. Right there in the far right-hand corner.
Oh my gosh. Shit.
Just press end stream.
Oh shit. No. Let's go.